Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. If you are just coming on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here and ready to work out. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. It's Tuesday, that means it's Strength and Stretch Tuesday. We're going to spend a little extra time on the stretch this morning. But I still got some good strength exercises, a few new ones for you, or ones that I haven't done in a long time. If you are in our shred group, we are on day 9 of our April shred. I'm starting off strong today, doing a little Luminate this morning, which has some herbs in it and stuff to get your mental clarity, focus. It is good for performance as well, for recovery. As well. So that's my little, I'm trying it in the morning today. It does have a little bit of coffee bean in it, so it has a little caffeine in it. So I'm kind of trying to decide when the best time is to drink it. So I'm trying it this morning. Anyway, I digress. There is Joanna and Tony on here. Welcome to the live. And we got Laura and Tim on. And what else is going on? Anything? I have a busy day today, so we are going to get this workout. I love getting this workout. This workout gets me going in the morning, you guys. All right, I got 6:59. Let's go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it up overhead. And we're going to take it to the side. And down to the ground. And we're going to take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it down to the ground. Keep that back straight. Try to reach that arm out in front to get the low back stretched out a little bit. My son is making bacon and eggs in the kitchen. It smells good. All right, legs are wide, toes are pointed out, arms out to the side, and we're just taking the torso side to side. Legs stay still here. I believe that is Shannon that just came on. So good morning. And bring those legs in. Hands just above the knees, arch the back, and then round it up, chin to chest. Press it and round it. Press it down, round it up. Go ahead and round it up and then roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. I was right, it is Shannon. Good morning, Shannon. across the body. And we're going to take one elbow back. And the other elbow comes back. Take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down to the ground, open up that space between the shoulders and the ears, and then take the ear to one side. Back to center, and the ear goes to the other side. And back to center, squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're going to bring the arms up as the chest goes forward. Just down our bring those arms up as high as you can. And then drop the hands down. Just let them hang. Just go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Nothing too crazy here. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. Arms come out to the side, one arm back, behind your back, one arm up behind the head, trying to touch those hands together. Tuck the rear under, squeeze the abs, and to the other side. And release. Let's take it onto the wall. One leg forward, one leg back. We're going to press that back heel into the ground. Back leg is straight. And go ahead and bend the knee, taking the weight to the toe, keeping that heel into the ground. We're going to go back and do a few stretches back on the mat when I'm done. I got a little out of order here. And release, taking that other leg back, heel into the ground, back leg straight. And bend that back knee, weight to the toe, heel stays on the ground. And release. Arm on the wall, other arm up in the air. Cross that outside leg over and arc the arm toward the wall. And release. Taking that same thing to the other side. Arm goes up and arc. And release. Let's take it back to the mat. We're going to go down and take one foot back and bring the hands to the inside of the shoe, sinking the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Hand comes to the outside of the shoe. Walk that back foot in. Step the other foot out. Both hands to the inside of the shoe. Sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Go ahead and walk that foot in and stand it up. We ready to get going? I see Carlos hopped on. Good morning. We're going to start with a cross body bicep curl. I don't know if I've done this exercise before, so we are going to perhaps do it for the first time. I can't remember, but we're going to bring the weight up to our shoulder and down. Okay, so bicep curl, but bringing the weight across the body up toward our other shoulder. So we go up and down. We're going to do one arm at a time, but hold the other weight. Last one, taking it to the other side, keeping that tension on the non-moving arm though with the weight. Last one, and we're going to take it into a front kick, back kick, so you can put the weights down. So we're going to kick one leg up and then the other leg back. When you go back, you need to keep those hip bones pointed to the ground. Don't let the hips roll out. Keep the shoulders and the hips pointed to the ground. Bring that leg up bent first, press it out, okay? Same when you come forward, knee comes up bent, press it out. Don't just fling the leg up and back, because that's a little hard on the knees, all right? We're going to press. Here we go. Forward to back. Last one, and right to the other side, front to back. Last one. Very good. Now we're going to go into an Arnold press. So we're going to start, we're going to hold one weight like this. Well, we'll alternate on this one. Now, when the arm comes, our palms are facing in. When the arm comes over the head, or when the arm goes up, I don't want the back to go out with it. Okay, I don't want the back to arch too. So you gotta tuck your rear, squeeze your abs, One arm goes out. Now my palm is facing out. Bring it back in. Other hand and in. Press, press. Last one, very good. And we're gonna finish off with a standing ab crunch. I'm gonna use one weight and just gonna bring that arm to opposite knee. Last one, taking it to the other side, crunch. Last one. All right, let's go back to that crossbody bicep. You know what, let's alternate arms this time. Bring it up and bring it up. Amazon people show up. So kind of shocked me that who was here. So anyway, we give them a wave. All right, ready? Front kick, back kick. We go front to the back. Last one, right to the other side, keeping those hips pointed, hips and shoulders pointed to the ground when you go back. Last one, moving into that Arnold press. Starting with the arms up, squeeze the abs, tuck the rear, press and press. Very good. Taking it down to one weight with that standing ab crunch. Turn on my fans. Here we go, ready, crunch. Last one, to the other side, crunch. Very good. All right, you guys, we got one more set in this first round. A couple new exercises here. We're gonna alternate with the cross body bicep. So up and down, up and down. As my arms are staying real close to my body the whole time. Giving those arms a little bit of a break. Going into the front kick, back kick. Here we go. Last one, right to the other side, kick to the back. One. All right, going into that Arnold press. Here we go, palms facing in, palm out, palm out. Squeeze the abs, tuck the rear. All right. And we're gonna finish up round one with that standing ab crunch. Weighted if you want, you don't have to do the weight. One, taking it right to the other side, crunch. And just like that, round one is in the books. Little high five there. How's everyone feeling? Little upper body on that one, I think. All right, we are going to go into, I haven't done this one either, I don't think. So we've done where we do weighted toe raises a lot, but we're going to do a wide leg, toes pointed out, and going up on the toes, just up on the toes here. Last one. A little different, huh? Going into, shoulder rotation. I'm going to start this one. I'm not sure how this one's going to feel, but I'm going to start with a lightweight. And we're going to have the arm, we're just going to move the arm back here. Now, I want you to pretend like you have a towel under your, between your elbow and your side here, and don't let that towel move, okay? So this is just a little external rotation. We're gonna go out and in, out and in. Last one, taking it to the other side, out and in. Last one. How's that feel, you guys? Now we're going to go into a fire hydrant. Lots of new things here. I have a band for this one. Putting it right above my knees, bending at the waist, back is straight, lifting one leg to the side. Four, 3, 2, hold. And to the other side. Four, 3, 2, hold. And bring it on down. Ooh, I was thinking I should have done a little stronger band, but I'm feeling it on that one. All right, and we're gonna finish off this round with a plank shoulder tap, okay? So we're down in plank, nice hollow body. That means trying to press your belly button to your backbone, taking one hand up and the other hand up. If you're unable to do that, I want you to practice just shifting weight by just lifting hands off the ground. And if that is too difficult, go ahead and just hold the plank position. So 3 different variations on this. Ready? Try to keep that core as still as possible. Tap, tap. Very good. That one is easier to keep your core still if the hands are closer and the feet are a little wider. And as you get more proficient at it, Move your hands out a little bit, move your feet out a little bit so you're more in kind of a straight line versus like a tripod or a triangle with your body. All right, that is what it looks like. We're starting back at the beginning with that toe raise in the wide stance. Legs are wide, toes pointed out, and up, up. Last one, going into the shoulder rotations, keeping that arm right next to your body. Don't let the elbow leave the body here, just out and in. Last one, to the other side. I find this side harder, which is interesting because I've had surgery on my other shoulder. I would think that that would be the harder one, but no. All right, going into that fire hydrant. Remember, we're gonna do 15, and on the last one, we're gonna hold it for about 10 seconds. Here we go, bend to the waist and lift. Four, three, two, one, and hold. And bring it on down. Taking it to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And bring it on down. Going into that plank with the shoulder tap up. Ready? And tap, tap. Very good. Woo. We're down to our last set of the strength portion of this workout. Starting with that wide stance, toe raise, ready, and up. Last one. Shoulder rotations are next. Ready? And out. one, to the other side. Last one. Oh, I think I cheated at a couple. There we go. All right, now we're going into the fire hydrant. Going gray band. A little stronger, a little more resistance here. Here we go, ready, lift. Three, two, hold. And bring it on down. And to the other side. Three, two, and hold. And bring it on down. Ooh, feeling it. All right, let's finish this thing off with our plank shoulder tap. Back my weights here. Here we go. Ready? And tap. And bring it on down. How was that, you guys? A little high five. High five. High five. We're going to go into some strength or some stretching. I'm going to take off my shoes and socks. A little different. We're at some different exercises today. You guys will have to let me know what you thought. Feet are flat on the ground. Hands behind the head, we're going to bring chin to chest. And as you bring the chin to chest, let the head rest in your hands. And release. And we're going to bring the chin up to one side, same thing. And release. And the chin comes up to the other side. Arms are going to go out to the side. I have my left leg straight, right leg bent. I'm taking my right leg to the inside of my body, keeping my right shoulder on the ground, but using my left hand to kind of give a little pressure. If my shoulder starts to come up, I need to take the knee back toward the midline until it goes back down on the ground. To the other side. And release. And across, right leg over left. Bring that left leg up. Use that bottom leg to pull that top leg toward your chest, and then put the hand on the outside of the foot and the outside of the knee on the top leg, and pull the knee
toward the opposite shoulder. So leg goes toward the chest, knee goes toward the opposite shoulder. Hand goes on the inside of the knee, press that knee out. Keep pulling the whole leg toward your chest. Take that same thing to the other side. Leg comes up, pull the leg toward your chest, pull the knee toward your opposite shoulder. Now push the knee out while continuing to pull the leg in. Go behind the back, feet are flat on the ground, fingertips pointing back. Sit up tall and squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you've got it, go ahead and bridge it up. And down. Keep those hands behind your back or sit up tall, hands can come forward. And Z-sit, side to side. Last one. Taking it onto our stomach and pulling the one heel to the rear. And release. Other heel comes toward the rear. Release, bringing it up to all fours. Go ahead and turn those fingertips so that they're facing the knee. Rock it a few times before turning one palm up, putting just light pressure on that palm up hand. And as you're rocking, go ahead and move that palm up hand into different positions, just kind of spin it around in the circle, right? Keep the arms straight and really try to stretch out that forearm and wrist. Light pressure on that hand. Most of the weight is going to be on your palm down hand. Just trying to stretch here. And we're going to take it to the other side. Going into child pose. I'm going to put a block behind my legs because I can't sit back on the backs of my legs. If you can sit on the backs of your legs, great. If that is painful, then consider putting a block or a blanket or a towel or something behind your knees to sit on. I'm just stretching my arms out in front, pressing, sitting back into the backs of my legs there. And I'm going to thread one arm under the other, thread the needle. And to the other side. And going up into down dog, toes go on the ground. Put that rear up. Keep the arms straight, head right in between your arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, keep the arms straight, hands on the ground. And back down to down dog. Other leg comes up, bend it, rotate, arms straight, hands on the ground. Back into down dog, hands and knees. One leg comes forward. Take those arms up and back, tuck the rear, press the hips forward. And release. To the other side. Tuck the rear, push the hips forward. Tight hip flexors. I probably feel this stretch the most. You move, your body moves probably the least, and I probably feel that the most. I'm using my elbows to press those knees down to the ground. Sitting tall here. And release hands from the knees. Take the chest forward. Straight back. And take those legs to a straddle stretch. We're going to take the chest down to the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. And down to center. And one arm comes across the body, taking the shoulder down to the thigh. And to the other side. And down to center. And bringing one leg in, trying to press that bent knee down to the ground as we take the chest to the thigh. And to the other side. And release. Crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee. Other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. Feel good. We're going to stretch up tall. My favorite part of the whole day. Forward fold down. Arms down as far as you can with straight legs. Oh, this always feels so good on a Tuesday and Thursday. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that, my friends, is going to do it for your daily dose of fitness on a Tuesday, Strength and Stretch Tuesday. I always feel so good on these days. All right, I got a card for you. It says, I am driven. I am committed to setting a healthy, manageable routine that will aid in my greatness and sticking with it. From the time that I wake up to the time I go to sleep, my days will be consistent and productive. I will have a clear-cut path to the goals I set to achieve, and I will enjoy the efforts as well as the amazing results. So if you didn't know, I moved into another set of affirmation cards today. These are the I am statements, so they'll all begin with the I am. So I hope you like these. These are some of my favorites. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on with me today. You are great accountability workout partners. You get me up every single morning. I'm glad to have you back live too, Joanna and Tony. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Love the shoulder and arm workout. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Those were some new exercises, so I'm always kind of iffy on how they're going to land. And I'm glad you like the stretch, Laura and Tim. I hope to see you guys back tomorrow, but if not, I know I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.